Hi guys, I'm Mark the Hammer Castagnini. Today we're going to be doing some hammers at home technique development. Okay guys, we're going to move on to kicks now, and I've got my beautiful bald friend here that's going to help me out with some targeting, so it probably helps you at home to see or visualize exactly what I'm talking about when I'm explaining the techniques. So new requirements, we'll touch up a little on the old ones first, or the ones that you should have established and been proficient at from novice, getting into those intermediate technique, grading techniques now, okay? So obviously the push kick, and this one, I love it, absolutely. One of the best techniques, and it's a universal martial art kick. You know, if you see a push kick, or the people that like to use the Thai analogy of the teep, it's just a push kick. Kyokushin, karate has it, Shotokan, Kung Fu, many disciplines of martial arts have a push kick. Now, to simplify the explanation of it, if you think jab, cross, basically it's the same thing. It's a linear technique that's employed to the body, and it's off the lead leg, it's pretty much a jab, so it's got the stopping ability, it's got the distance probing angle to it as well, so I know roughly where my opponent is if I can touch him with my push kick, okay? And it's got the ability, if someone's coming forward and you use that push kick off the front leg, it's a good distance keeper and distance breaker for an opponent that's pressuring you. So up, breaking the technique down, I'll go back to basics. Up, the height of your knee is going to dictate the height of your foot. So I lift my knee to the height of where I want to strike. So up and out, kicking with the ball of the foot, okay? So from here, remember off the lead, it's basically just a jab. It's a spear into that stomach to set up your secondary strike and to keep your opponent where you want him. Just like the jab, I'm keeping him there. I'm using it as a distance probe to know where my secondary shot is going to land. Same with the push kick. Obviously, try and be 50-50 based, so you can check, so you can remove a target, and so you can push. So it's a spear off your front leg. Boom. Fast, snappy, accurate, ball of the foot. Off the rear, this is like your right cross. Think right cross, think hip rotation, think engaging your core and thrusting forward with that rear push kick. So up and through. Now with the push kick, a lot of novices are really tight. My hands have to be like this, they're going to be really tight. No, your body has to work in unison, okay? So your upper body has to help your lower body body's got to work with your upper body for flow and power development, okay? So from here, I'm going to flow, my hips are going to come forward, I'm going to elevate my knee to the height I want to go, I'm going to pump my shoulders back a little bit. So when I pump my shoulders back, it pushes my hips forward. So hip forward, development of power, okay? If I'm tied here, it's leg. No, you're constricting your movement. Flow, generate power through your hip movement, your shoulder movement. And people may go, oh, you're disconnecting your hands from your head. You know, what happens if they punch and you're in a fight. You're going to get hit. Make a miss. Don't leave yourself exposed for too much, but you can't fight like you're a concrete block because you have no movement, you have no flow. So my theory is always make them miss, make them pay, and don't leave yourself exposed or leave yourself exposed for the least amount of time when you're throwing technique. So still keeping your hands up, I lift, I launch, and I'm going to do a little bit of a pump with my elbows to generate that hip power, and emphasize the power through the foot. So from here, now you watch the hand movement will be hands up, I'm moving, opponent's coming forward, and you're going through. Snap it out. You still got good power from here. Okay? So I'm getting good power, all right? And that does have a bit of water in it, so there's something in there, okay? Okay, so up. Sorry, Bob. So up and through, up and through, up and through. Hands coming back, up and spear, okay? 1, 2. And it's all about timing too, so you may have to shuffle and move to get your connection right with the ball of the foot. Ball of the foot, toes back, yeah? If you have a problem doing that, find a concrete wall and kick a concrete wall. I guarantee you're only going to use your toes once or twice. Yeah, so I'll go over here, so just excuse me walking away, but this is a concrete wall. Just touch, 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 touch. So that'll help you develop using the ball of your foot. So push kick, think of it. Forward pressuring opponent, push kick. They keep coming and break my kicking range. Hello, hello, there's the right hand. Spear, punch. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Overlapping hands and feet. Okay, obviously I'm just doing a play around with that. But the more they come, kicking range, punching range, they keep coming. So you haven't stopped them with a push kick, you haven't stopped them with punches. What do? We clinch them up. Kick, punch, keep coming, pressure, hook, knee, in tight, elbows. So there's your 4 ranges and really your 4 weapons you want to employ. Okay, so we move on with those push kicks now to the body. Obviously, it's the biggest target. Put it on the stomach, put it on the chest. If someone's boloing a big punch, hit them on the chest and you'll stop that punch rotation. Okay? So if someone's coming at me and winding up a big king hit, just bring your kick up to the chest area, because this will happen. If I get hit here when I'm rotating, boom. So creep that push kick up a little against a striker. If they're a kicker and they're kicking low, you're going straight on the hip line to stop their rotation. So if that leg's coming around and I'm hitting on the belt line, this is going to happen. Okay, you're hitting here. Against the kick, you're hitting here. Against the punch, yeah, so you're keeping a good distance control just on a couple of simple placements of that push kick, when you master it, obviously. And the last, and probably one of my favourites, is a push kick up under the chin. Okay, so obviously I actually worked that kick right here in this room with Anderson Silva, and we've seen him just get that beautiful KO of Vitor Belfort in the UFC. And talking to Anderson and breaking down our strategy with that push kick to the face, he actually shared a little tip with me. And he's like, if you can touch your opponent's hand, so imagine he's got arms, poor bugger's got no arms, imagine he's got arms. If I can touch his hands, as sometimes you do, your push kick to the face is going to be on point. Because if his hands are here, when I consider the leg extension, I'll be able to get it right up under the chin. So from here, touch, your distance, and then boom, straight up. So you're creeping it up. Get them distracted, touching the hands, and then bring that foot straight up under the chin. Up, under the throat, chin, bridge of the nose, boom, straight up. Straight up. Again, the height of the knee determines the target of the kick. Okay, so up, lift the knee high. The higher I lift my knee, higher I'm going to get that kick up. Boom, straight up. Touch, straight up. Okay, and that's obviously for the intermediates. You need to know that push kick to the face. So lift and spear. Kick that ceiling. All right, push kick to the face. Have fun with it.